Tea Mentor Food. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I am on a healing journey by God's grace. And I say by God's grace because I am a believer, and I'm a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ. I love him very much. If it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't be on this journey right now. If it hadn't been for him saving me, I probably would be dead. If it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't be here right now speaking to you all, you beautiful people. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to the Lord. I've been saved for like over 15 years now, and I'm very grateful to him. I'm very grateful for him being my guide and leading me on the right pathway. I have been guided, misguided by narcissists like my whole entire life. Well, you might as well say most of my entire life. I am a caring person. I love people. I trust people, I trust. Um, and me trusting and caring and believing in people has gotten me on a lot of pathways of dead end walls, because I trusted in these people that were misguiding me. I come from a home that was a blended household. I had a stepmother, my dad, my biological dad, and my stepmother. My stepmother has 3 children, and my dad has 5. 2 of my brothers have passed away. One of my brothers is in prison, and so it's me and my sister that are here, all 3 of us. And so, based on that, I came up in an environment that was, you know, um, I don't know if you could say it was a good environment or not, but it was an environment with a narcissist stepmother. If you've never been around narcissists, if you do not know anything about narcissists are very controlling people. They're very controlling. They're very manipulators. They will manipulate the whole scene. They have to have all the control. They have to create all the drama. They have to be the center of attention all the time. And so, being 9 years old, though, when I met this, my dad's wife, I had no idea what a narcissist was, or I didn't even know that I was being narked or being poisoned up or shot up with this poisonous food. I had no idea. But as time progressed and as time went on, I still didn't know. As I graduated high school, I left out. I became, a young woman, went into the world, and I was still dealing with this person, and my life was like hell, pure hell, falling apart, never looking right. Here I am, a woman in my 20s, things should be looking quite well for me. You're just young, you're just freshly starting out, things should be okay. Not me. My life was hell. I became homeless, just all kind of things. And so my chronic homelessness, because I had a chronic homeless problem, I was always homeless. That's what led me to pray after becoming saved that the Lord would change me, because I knew something wasn't right. This chronic homelessness, that every time I get a place, I'm in it like probably 2-3 months, maybe 6 months at the most, and then I'm homeless again, and have a job one minute, and then I don't have a job. And so this started out, you know, really early in my life, like I say, when I was in my 20s. But I was always listening to my stepmom, because she was the only woman really that was consistently in my life. My mom passed away when I was in my 20s, and so I really didn't have any other guide or any other authority figure to really, or a woman to relate to, but my stepmom. So I trusted in her. I believed her. Anything she told me, I believed. If I asked her something, I just believed it, because I thought, this woman cares for me. She made me think that her and I were the best friends. And narcissists will do that. They will deceive you into thinking that you are the only one. You guys are really close friends, or you're best friends, and I will never deceive you. I will never do anything wrong to you. But when I would ask her advice, she was giving me wrong advice, but at the time, I didn't know she was giving me wrong advice. I thought she was really being truthful to me. I thought she was really being my friend, and she was really going to be there for me. So all throughout my life, I was constantly going to this person, giving her my life, telling her my information, telling her what I was going through. And all throughout my life, as I kept interacting with this person, it was like I was going through hell. And when she would have good things going on in her life, she was just like kind of like throwing it in my face, like just boasting about, well, I got this and this and that, and oh yeah, we have that, and oh yeah, me and your dad have been married these 40 years. Yeah, we've been married for a long time, and my marriage had broken all up, based on her and her throwing things into my marriage. My marriage was just in shams. It was just, all broken up. I didn't have no marriage. And so, she was, boasting about her life, but at the same time, my life was just always falling apart. If I had something good in my life going on, she would make sure I didn't have nothing good going on no more, because she would come with lies, or playing her games, or praying over people when they told her not to pray over them, or she was just, it was just always like this game of, like, you're not going to have nothing good, but I'm going to have all the good stuff, and I'm just constantly keep throwing my life in your face, and you're just going to sit back and suffer, and you're going to sit back and look at my life and how good it is, and I'm going to get the chance to look at your life and how bad your life is. So I kept following this misguide, this guide that was constantly going to just keep guiding me down the wrong pathway, guiding me down the wrong alleyway, the wrong street. I trusted and believed in this person so much. But after having become, a Christian, God, He does not want us to put our trust and faith and hope in man. Excuse me. And He has a reason for us not putting all our hope in a man or a woman or anything on this planet, because God knows that these people will disappoint you. People will disappoint you. They're not going to be there like you want them to be there. They may have been there for you in the beginning, or it appeared that they were there for you in the beginning, but as time goes on, or as your life starts getting better, and your life starts getting better, and then great things start happening for you, and then the narcissist is not happy for you no more. They're not happy that your life is looking good. They're not happy that you actually have a life and that you're actually happy. They're wanting you to fall. They're wanting you to be down again. They don't want you up. They hate the fact that you're up. It bothers them that you are actually doing well, and your life is doing well. They hate it, so they have to get in there to guide you down a road of destruction, or a road that's really dark, or a road that just has dead end walls. They have to get in there to take you off your pathway and put you onto another pathway. I had that experience with my stepmom. I was newly saved as a believer, and I was going to school, working and going to school at the same time, and I would volunteer, on the weekends, and I would feed the homeless people and stuff like that. I love doing things like that. And here, my narcissist mom finds out all that I'm doing. And then I was telling her too, all the things that I was doing. And then the moment I started telling her, my life just took like a 360-degree turn. It just changed so quickly and so fast. So now, she will be in my face with all this lies of, or this person said this, and did you say that, and did you tell this person that? Because I had a friend that was she's a Jehovah Witness. I no longer, deal with this person, But she's a Jehovah Witness. So when I became saved, I asked her, did she want to become saved? And that's not a bad question to ask somebody. You do want to save your soul, because you're not going to, when you leave this planet, you don't live forever. You're going to go somewhere, so I'm trying to save souls because that's what you do as a believer. And she apparently went back and told my stepmom, and so my stepmom was questioning me, and she's like, why are you asking this girl that you want to be saved? She's a Jehovah Witness. Now here my mom is a pastor, but we grew up with Jehovah Witness. That wasn't a religion. That was not of God, Nothing against Jehovah Witnesses if you're listening to this. I'm not saying that, but I didn't grow up in believing in Jehovah Witnesses. And my stepmom we never participated in Jehovah Witness things. And so it was just all this kind of game playing going on, as I'm on the right track of trying to get my life back, being on the right track. God had me on the right track of getting my life back in order. But here she was throwing darts at me and throwing darts instead of her coming alongside of me and supporting me and wanting me to get to my goals and pass the goal line, and pass, and to do really good. Here she's sitting up here, she's sitting up here trying to bring me down, drag me down to the ground, And so then, school and I was going to school, work, and church, and, and volunteering. So it was just being very consistently doing that. And after a while, it was getting heavy on me because I had narcs. At the time, I didn't know anything about narcissists, but at the time, if I think back, I had narcs around me and they were trying to penetrate my wall and bring me down. And so I let these narcs in my life, people that I thought were there for me, and they started, breaking down my walls. They started tearing me away. They started tearing down what God had built up. And what God was building up, He was building me up, and here they come tearing it down. And these were people that I trusted, because I was close. It was like a cousin, and it was like my friend. I was so close to these people that I trusted, listening to them again. And my narcissist stepmom, I'm believing her and trusting, my friend and trusting my cousin. And all the while, these people were tearing down something that God was building. And so I asked my stepmom, I said, what do you think about me doing this? What are you doing? She said, well, I don't have a problem. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I had asked her in regards to going to a club or something. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And she come telling me she didn't see anything wrong with it. And so by her saying she didn't see anything wrong with it, and here I had a substance abuse problem. I had a problem with drugs. And I had a problem with, not really alcohol, because I really didn't care for alcohol too much, but I would drink alcohol. And I had a problem with alcohol and drugs. And so she knew I had a problem with alcohol and drugs. And here I'm asking her, do you think I should go to a club? And she's like, oh, yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. And here I listened to this wrong advice. Don't listen to the wrong advice. And there my life went down the drain. From that point on, taking advice from a demon, trusting in Satan, trusting in the narcissist. But again, at that particular time in my life, I had no idea about narcissists. It wasn't until I prayed to the Lord God Almighty to change my heart is when He started showing me the narcissist. And so now, I'm aware, but then I wasn't aware. But so narcissists will purposely misguide you. They will purposely set you on a trail of darkness or a trail or a road that's going nowhere because they don't want to see you happy. Because if you're happy, they're sad. And that's just how it is being around a narc. If you're happy, you bubbly, you life, and you're just growing, they are sad and mad because they don't want you happy. So their whole purpose, their whole intention is to misguide you. Let me misguide you. Let me send you down roads that are not leading anywhere. And you're trusting and believing in these guys that are false, So do not believe the narcissist. Do not believe anyone. If you ask someone that you trust for advice, because we should have people in our corner that we trust to give us the right advice, then you go with those people, you know. But pray on it first. I'm a believer, so I have to pray on everything. I got to go to God first before I can go take anyone else's advice. I have to go to God first, because taking someone else's advice when I have been a target most of my whole entire life is doing a disservice to me, because it can turn out really badly. So I have to go to God, and I have to ask Him first. And then I have to pray that He lead the right people into my life to guide me in the right way. You know, because people will purposely misguide you on purpose, because they don't want to see you happy. And it's sad, but it's true. So I hope this video has helped someone. If so, leave a comment. I want to hear what you got to say, and teach me some stuff. Please teach me some stuff, because I'm learning, and I love to learn. I love information. It's just great. But like this video, subscribe, try my food. If you like my food, pass my food along. Pass my plates along, please. I have many other videos that I have been blessed to do. And so, and stay on this healing journey. You can do it. Let's heal together, you and I. Let's heal together, all right? God bless, and be blessed.